Wow, that is the first time I have been introduced in French, and yes, Canada is bilingual, so I appreciate the effort. Sad to say, I couldn't understand. Mas ayaw ang akong Bisaya than my French. So, but thank you. Thank you for the gracious welcome this evening, and it is an honor to be here and to be asked to share a few words. Rotary is indeed a familiar organization to myself, as my father was a Rotarian, and I can recall during my childhood years, he would attend the weekly meetings every Thursday at noon. Years later, I would find myself once again warmly welcomed into the Rotary family when I married my husband, Roy. And as was mentioned, he's a past president of the Rotary Club of General Santos. Some of my deepest friendships emerged from being connected to Rotary, and there is a deep bond when you find yourself amongst people who share the same desire to give back and to be part of a greater good. I believe compassion and generosity are first taught in the home and then modeled to the outside world, and Rotary is a perfect example of like-minded people coming together for the betterment of people and communities. It is an organization where individuals work together and differences are bridged in order to fulfill a common goal or directive. As many of you are aware, projects focus on giving individuals an opportunity to better their lives and communities through education, medical assistance, and providing economic and political stability. It is commendable that many of you here this evening have committed yourselves in various ways to helping others. You indeed embody the motto, service above self. And by now, I'm sure most of you know that next year's Rotary International Convention is to be held in Toronto, Canada. Toronto is the largest city in Canada with a population of 6 million, and it is the largest economic hub in Canada. It is also referred to as the most multicultural city in the world, with 200 ethnic groups calling it home and over 140 languages spoken. So you will feel right at home. It is a vibrant and thriving metropolitan city with activities and opportunities too numerous to mention. As wonderful as a city it is, though, I hope many of you leave the city limits and see the beautiful scenery and countryside around Toronto. One of the most familiar or famous is, of course, Niagara Falls, which is only an hour and a half drive from Toronto. Nothing can compare to the majesty that is Niagara Falls, and seeing it in person will leave you amazed and definitely in awe. I am confident that you will find yourselves with lots to do, not bored, and an itinerary full of things to do when you're in Toronto. Enjoy immersing yourselves in the city and forging friendships with the many individuals you will meet at the convention. Canada is a vast and beautiful country blessed with an abundance of natural resources and breathtaking scenery. It is a land of immigrants, and Canada prides itself on our accepting and welcoming culture. Filipinos are the third largest group of immigrants in Canada, and I know that many in this room already have ties to Canada through family and friends who live there. And I have yet to meet a Filipino who does not have ties to Canada. Canada this year is celebrating our 150 years of becoming a nation. And while we are a relatively young country, we have a rich history. We are proud of the respect and admiration we command around the world, and we have worked tirelessly for the protection of freedom, democracy, and human rights. We also desire to assist those in need around the world and extend this humanitarian assistance to other nations in need. And it was wonderful to see that highlighted through the dengue partnership. The ties between Canada and the Philippines have always been strong and valued. We warmly welcome visitors from the Philippines, and clearly the feeling is reciprocal since I'm here. May you all thoroughly enjoy your visit there and all that Toronto and Canada has to offer, and I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Plaque of appreciation presented to the Honorable Katherine S. Rivera, Consulate of Canada.
Again,
in
we're at
Cebu.
the Marco Polo
In grateful
Hotel
appreciation and
for the
recognition for invaluable
2017
services
Rotary
rendered to the Rotary Club
39th
Metro Cebu as guest speaker during the
Induction of
39th
officers.
Induction of Officers and Board of Directors and turnover ceremony held at Marco Polo Plaza Hotel, Cebu Veterans Drive, Nivel Hill, Cebu City, given
There you go.
28th day of July, 2017, Cebu City, Philippines, signed Dr. Marjorie Ann L. Bernardo, President, Rotary Club Metro Cebu, Rotary Year 2017-2018.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, this is George House, and we'll be right back.